So the name P Dice, how did that come together?
Patterson. Plus, I always played with money, you feel me? I always did my thing with the money, like, feel me? So I just thought Dice was always the right name for me. And the P is for Patterson. You already know, for me, the hometown, stomping ground. Shout out to 10th Ave, 28th. You already know.
Now, and what's going on in your life these days?
Nah, I'm just working, man. You already know, just working on music. I got PBola coming out. PBola about to be crazy. I call it PBola because a lot of people gonna be sick when it drop, man. You feel me? So when that drop, a lot of people gonna be sick.
Okay. You have a release date yet?
I'm thinking like October. Thinking about Halloween. I'm thinking about Halloween. I think that's a good, cause that's my season anyway. You feel me? Or
That's around your birthday?
nah, my birthday April 6th.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fool. I'm a fool's baby.
And what other projects do you have in the works?
Well, I got Forever Ain't Long. You can check that out on YouTube. You can check that out on Soundcloud. That's all. That was my last mixtape that I came out with when I was still with the squad. But it's dope. It's a lot of heat up there though. Got Jalapeno on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Got Off with the Lights with my man Justin Love. Shout out to my man Justin Love, D Bly, Cherry Martinez. I'm working with them on a lot of projects. So
Okay, nice.
make sure you go check out my new single too on SoundCloud. See Now. I'm talking about like a lot what's going on right now. You feel me? Some heat. Like go check that SoundCloud out. P Dice, aka Slice. Word.
Now, with all the ghostwriting talk these days, we have to ask, was there any of that going on in the Remy Boyz camp?
Nah. We always wrote our own stuff. Like Wop wrote his own stuff. Monty wrote his own stuff. I wrote my own stuff. You feel me?
Okay.
Like feel me? If anything, like probably fed off each other energy. Like that's about it. But wasn't nobody writing for nobody.
You are formerly of the Remy Boyz.
Yeah, I'm not with the Remy Boyz anymore.
Right. Now, a couple of months ago when you were, Jersey rapper Tax G had made several claims saying that you and Fetty Wap had took his style.
Well, that whole Tax G thing, I actually like that part of it was kind of like false. You feel me? Because I know for a fact Fetty Wap ain't still his style. Like I'm not even down. I'm not even in the zoo no more. But I ain't gonna lie. Like he ain't take his style. Feel me? Like that's not the guy he got his style from. I know the guy personally he got his style from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Personally.
So how long were you a part of the Remy Boyz?
Day one Remy Boy, me, Fetty and Monty. We started it all together. We was all like down together, basically like homeless together, feel me? So where we just kind of like came up with that, but just building our craft, you feel me? And it took off.
Okay. Around what age was this?
This was like, 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's
2 years
fairly
ago.
recent.
Yeah. I've been knew Monty for a minute, but me and Monty kind of like met. We just kind of like ran into WAP, you feel me? And then just chemistry from there, we just started making music.
Okay. Now, what was your relationship like with Fetty Wap before you left the group?
See, we had a little fallout, but we had kind of started getting cool again. Like I started getting the feel of the group back because we had a fallout originally, you feel me? But I had started being around them again, but we was Gucci, everything was good, everything was smooth sailing, feel me? Up until like the Tax G incident, you know what I'm saying? Like when the Tax G incident happened, he had some people, you know what I'm saying, like press, I ain't even gonna say press, yeah, I'm gonna say press. Pressed them like, got a phone call, like, yo, we got a problem with your man P Dice. Me and Tax G had got into a little verbal conflict, where like we had a little verbal conflict. So his big homie basically pressed Fetty Wap and said like, yo, it's either him or all y'all. And he was like, all right, it's him. It's just P Dice. So I basically got the call. I got the call, feel me, from Knit the Grit on the way back from the show that they saying I did booked the fake Remy Boyz. I ain't booked no fake. I booked the Remy Boyz and Fetty Wap was supposed to be there. It ain't go down like that. I know them. I can get the guy. I can get the promoter. I got the receipt of what I was paid. You get what I'm saying? I got the receipt of what I was paid. Like, so that whole thing was just like fake. On the way back from that, coming back up here, I get the call from Knit the Grit. Knit the Grit like, yo, go do your own thing. So I'm like, for what? He like, yeah, nah, cause you went and did your own show. So now I'm like, you talking about the show you just told me I could do? Like, I'm not understanding you, like, you being honest, you feel me? So I basically hung up with him, called WAP. He said it wasn't his decision. Knit the Grit told me it wasn't his decision, so I hung up with him. I called Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap said, yeah. Yo, man, I'ma always support you, man. Got mad love for you. I'm asking him, like, yo, you threw me to the wolves? He like, yo, man, I'ma always support. Like going around and answering, not giving me a straightforward answer, you feel me? But, like, yeah, he ain't even deny it.
Now, Fetty also made claims that you wouldn't show up to smaller shows, but rather bigger shows like MTV and BET.
Well, that's false. I don't even see who would believe that, because you check my Instagram, I was with them up until that little incident, up until that little fallout. Do the math. I was there. I wasn't missing a beat. I was everywhere. Everywhere. Like, I was everywhere with them, like, everywhere. I ain't miss a beat. Like, as a matter of fact, they was telling me, like, because I tell you, we had a little fallout. We had a little fallout earlier. That's why I wasn't around, like, for earlier in the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't around, like, because we had a fallout, but we settled our differences. Came back, I ain't miss a beat since then.
Do you mind talking about the original fallout?
Nah. I'm saying it wasn't really over none. It was kind of like something over. Knit the Grit ain't really like how I was moving. Like, I was moving with them, but I was still trying to make my own, like, feel me, pave my own way as I was going along. Knit ain't really feel that, so he felt some type of way about it. So we got into a little argument. Like I said, it's my family. Like, I mean, we cousins. Like, we got into a little argument, but basically settled our differences, got back right, feel me? I ain't miss a beat. Anyway.
So what was it that ultimately made you part ways with them?
Well, Tax G, he basically said something. When he made that claim about me and Fetty, I replied back.
Hating ass niggas, man.
You already know, man.
Yo, I don't know you niggas exist, my nigga.
Where y'all from?
Yo, ask me a Tax G song, yo.
Oh,
no.
Who the fuck is that?
Feel me? I mentioned about a night when an incident happened with me and him. And my squad, well, former squad, they got pressed by his big homie. They got pressed by Tax G big homie. Like, yo, we don't like that video. We don't like something that Dice made towards my mans. He shouldn't have said nothing. It's either P Dice or it's all of y'all. Like, we want problems. And as long as he's in y'all squad, we want problems with y'all. And WAP said, all right, he gotta go. Straight like that, that's the truth. I ain't leaving nothing out. That's the dead truth. Which is cool though, but I don't really see how the people respect it because, like, I don't know, I came up off a different, like, kind of, like, I came up listening to, like, different kind of rappers, like, you feel me? Like, everybody had a little, like, problems, know what I mean? Like, conflict when they was on a rise to the top, but I ain't see nobody just go like, hey, he gotta go. Oh, nah, we jumping out the car on him. Nah, word up, though, it's just crazy, but it's life, though. I ain't sweating it, though, I'm working, you feel me? Getting my money, got a check, I'm working.
Okay. Now, most people knew something was up when they didn't see you featured on Fetty's album.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll tell you about that. After I confronted him about what I heard from somebody else in the squad, like, yeah, Fetty kind of told him you wasn't squad no more, like, and that's why you got the call from Knit the Grit, like, yo, you ain't squad no more, so, know what I mean? But, like, when I called him and confronted him about it, he ain't deny it. Like, he ain't deny it, so I kind of snapped. And when I snapped on him, I just got the, I mean, he grabs he gets Knit the Grit involved with it. Like, hey, Padre, hey, Father, take him off the album. I don't want him on my album. He's getting loud with me. Like, all this little girly, like, and it's like, oh, man, this guy is crazy. Me, your mentor? Oh,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Now, when did you originally find out that he took you off of it?
I didn't really think he was gonna go through with it like that, cause I ain't really I ain't think he was a sucker, like, you feel me? Like, I'm thinking like, nah, he's still my bros. He just need time to come to his senses, you feel me? But when I saw like the list, like, you know, the list was everywhere, all over the gram, of what was gonna be dropped.
Yeah, the track list.
I wasn't on there, so that's when I figured it out. Still shouted him out, still posted his album, like, yeah, this still my brother, go get his album, September 25th, you already know, feel me?
Yeah. I see on Twitter that you retweet your fans that say, oh, you should have been left on the track.
Yeah, of course. They ain't lying. The people, that's where the lies came from. Like, the lies about, because they ain't really have nothing else better to say. Feel me? The people started getting involved. The people started saying, like, yo, y'all some salves. They noticed what happened with Tax G. Like, they was saying it was one thing, and the people started getting involved. That's when that little show thing, that's when that little show lie got thrown out there. They started throwing wrenches in the game. And I'm saying, like, oh, this, that, and the third. Feel me? Like, took $200K. He wasn't showing up for shows when I was right there. He missed a beat. All types of shit, man. Like, pick a lie. You see, when people lie, they gotta keep lying. All types of shit. Like, for me, ain't nobody. I'm here to tell you the truth. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you the truth. This ain't no side. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The reason I'm out of the squad is because Tax G people press Fetty Wap. They said it's P Dice and all of y'all, or just P Dice. Pick one. He said, all right, it's just P Dice. He's out.
Now, were there any other tracks you were supposed to be on?
Yeah, I was on whatever. And
right.
I was on How We Do Things. And I was on 679. I was on Rewind. I was on a lot of tracks. A lot of them on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Word, but I was on at least 4 tracks on the album, though.
And you already shared your feelings about it. What are your thoughts on the rest of the Remy boys now?
I don't really know what they just who they are, you feel me? Like, it is what it is. They who they are. I ain't holding no grudges. Like, I ain't mad. Like, I ain't holding, like, I'm working, you feel me? Like I told you, feel me? I'm doing me, so. But I just see how people are, feel me? Everything come back to bite us in the ass, though, feel me? Karma's a bitch, feel me? So, it is what it is. I think they could have handled it. They could have handled it differently. Like, if that been me, I'd have been like, nah, well, it's all us then. Like, it's all us then. You gotta get all us, feel me? But they basically, like, they could have handled it a little differently, but they didn't. Everybody don't think the same. So it's cool.
Okay. Now, you did mention earlier that he got his style from you. Does
Yeah.
that include Monty as well?
Yeah, of course. Word. I met Monty first. I met Monty, like, at the studio. Where I met Monty at the studio. He saw, like, 'cause I was off that, like, singy kind of rap. You feel me? I called it, like, ignorant R&B, like, feel me? It's like that singy kind of rap, like Monty, like, kind of, I mean, rubbed elbows, you know what I mean? Rubbed it off on him. Then we met up with Wap, and Wap just kind of, like, caught on with it too, feel me? So that's how that went.
Now, do you see yourself ever getting back with them?
Nah.
It's just too much going on?
Yeah, word. I'm gonna just do my thing, feel me? And just win. I feel like I'm gonna win regardless, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna just do my thing and win, you feel me? Like, it's you don't get thrown to the wolves. Somebody don't throw you to the wolves, then you gonna go back to them. Like, it just don't feel right. Like, I don't feel right, feel me? I don't hold no grudges. I don't feel right.
And, well, you did say that you had posted a picture of his album when it came out.
Yeah, I support.
So you still support him?
Yeah. It's Patterson. It's what we always wanted. We always wanted the light on Patterson, so I support. We're definitely support.
Okay. When's the last time you spoke to him?
Last time I spoke to Wap was the day I confronted him about that situation. Like I told you, it went left. It's the last time we spoke, though.
And Monty?
Monty, yeah, it was around that time too. That was the same day.
Kendrick he had a ball with it. He was just laughing like, man, Corrupt, you crazy. Kendrick loved me, man. He was just like, man, you know. I mean, what else was it but love?
Coming from this environment, what do you think is happening that's making things this bad right now?
Like, people ain't like, everybody ain't getting money. Like, that's what's making it bad. Like everybody ain't get money. Like everybody ain't got like what it take to like just go up and go get some money. Like everybody ain't got that.